Here we go, qualifying. Can I beat last time's P7? Gonna need to if I want a good points finish. A lot of the other boys getting P4s and stuff. Bit harder for me without the racing line. Get out of there. Stop buying someone, that's no good. There's a Red Bull there. Should be a good indicator of how fast I am. Yes, got the braking point pretty good there. A little bit wide there. Hopefully I managed to get decent bit of traction on the outside. Somewhere to improve there on a future lap. Definitely keeping up with the Red Bull. Hopefully I can edge up to him towards the end of the lap. Curb end, a bit risky. Braking way too early for this corner. On 21.5 from Lewis. Oh, bit distracted there. Bit distracted. 121.3 pairs. Oh, 121.4. Oh, now we're talking. We're in business here, and there's definitely a lot of room to improve on that lap. Hopefully we can get a fresh bunch of tyres on. Let's get straight back out there. We'll set and go at that. But this looks like it's going to be a promising qualifying session. Looks like we're going to qualify well here. Definitely get turn one better. And we've got a slight improvement.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Excellent, it's definitely going to improve. Yes, big improvement. On that corner, big improvement. 3 tenths at the moment. Didn't quite do that as well. That was a bit better. This is imminently better, up to half a second quicker now. Gonna gain time there. Not as much as I thought I would. The pole position, baby! Woo! Okay, that's more like it. Come on. Come on. Oh, that felt good. Fast sector 1, I'm quickest. Surprised, I feel like sector 1's one of my slower bits. Sector 2, a little bit off. Sector 3, I'm good. So I'm doing good, really. get back up there. One more try. See if I can get the pole. They're all going to be improving. It's my turn to do so. Show a decent gap to the Ferrari here. Good. Oh, I've gone deep here. No, that's it now. That's it. We're at the mercy of other people's laps. We're at the mercy of other people's laps.
We're all ready for tomorrow's
Yes,
race.
and Max only improved a little bit. And we are pole. Come on. Just need to take it easy in the race now.
Carlos Sainz. With qualifying wrapped up, we now have our grid line up for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
Oh my gosh. Come on, I can win this. Gotta have a good start. Oh, right. Strategy for the race, try and have a good start and then just stay in front. Take it easy. No big errors necessary. No big risks necessary.
It's race day here in Melbourne as we continue with what could shape up to be one of the best Australian Grand Prix ever.
Best Australian Grand Prix ever. Come on. It's like because a brand new F1 team's qualified second in their first race, huh? Glad of no bad
weather. Here we are
weather.
then at the Albert Park circuit, 3.28 miles of bumpy city streets.
So in terms of corners, turn 1, you're getting sort of alright, can improve. Turn 2 can be hit and miss, try not to go deep. Turn 3 and 4 I think I've got pretty much. Turn 5, got it good on my good lap. It's the final 2 corners then are risky, really. I brake a little bit too early for that one corner.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Wood lines up on pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Sainz, Leclerc, Sergio Perez, and Russell, Norris, Hamilton,
Down
Fernando
in
Alonso, and Esteban
Alonso in
Ocon.
his classic 9th.
Joe, Magnussen,
Good performance by Joe and
Mick
Magnussen
Schumacher,
there.
and Sonoda.
There's been a couple of decent cars at the back there, I think. Vettel and Stroll. Oh, Aston's
Ralph
rubbish on this,
Boschung,
isn't it?
and
Oh,
Valtteri
Ralph, he beat a
Bottas.
boss.
Gasly, Ricciardo.
And Gasly,
They've
Ricciardo's
taken
got a
grid
pen.
penalty.
He's all
Latifi
Oh, no.
and Alex Albon picks up the last spot.
Ricciardo got a penalty already.
It's almost time for the lights to go out. So let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. Natalie Pinkham
show me
joins me
on
once
part.
again in the commentary box. It's fantastic to have you with us today. I'm curious though, how do you think the drivers stop those pre-race nerves from
that guy?
becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I
Yeah, pumped it,
imagine
wasn't
they'll
he?
be starting to feel the adrenaline as they
How
anticipate
did Russell win the
rundown
first
into
race?
turn 1. A bit like preparing to go
There
into
he
battle.
is. There's the man.
unknown
My car looks
situation
bubbly
will
on the
bring
side,
nerves,
doesn't it?
but that's a good thing. It'll keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
Right, definitely start on the quicker tyre. Get the good
Okay,
start.
now that we've got some good
Box
points on
nice
the
and
board,
early.
let's continue this form and aim
And
for another top 10
so the yellows
finish.
will last to the end, so just box when you need to. Yikes.
Our unit cycles, so let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature.
There's a warning shot. Don't want to be doing that at the start, do we? That's a bad that look in real life. Got a real pole for a brand new team in the second race and then bid it on the formation map. Thank goodness there's no damage, huh?
Conditions look stable at the moment.
Let's
No
wind
rain
up Mark.
currently
How
expected.
you doing, speaking?
Negative. Stay out. This is the formation lap. We cannot work on the car. There's no reason to come in. Do not box.
Just get my
Negative
case to the
spot.
front back. Oh, Leclerc! Oh, blooming heck! I'm going to restart that because that's just a joke.
After the points finished last race, let's... Launch map is good, but we need to learn the gears. So go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them and warm the tyres as well, please.
Don't be going wide like that too often. The other cars have been using a lot of their DRS laps 1 and 2. Or ERS, sorry. Absolutely good for me to use a fair bit of mine. And said if I can keep them behind me, I can use the ERS when they've got DRS. Interestingly, I wonder what the tyres are. Everyone on soft? Amazed, nobody's gambled on the mediums whatsoever. Incredible. Perfect. Come on.
Superb parking there, mate. Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out. Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Right. Come on. Right, wish me luck. Important I get the lead at the start. I think if I lose the lead, I'm going to really struggle in this race to win it. But let's concentrate on big points, no big risks. Max made a great start, I can see that by the... Right, let's keep up with Max. Got a bottom in for Max's car. Could be a consequence of all the fuel in the car early doors. They're all going to use a lot of their ERS. I'm going to use mine. I'm under pressure from the Ferraris. Not losing them, but I'm gaining on Max. Oh, that's gone deep. Certainly don't want to be losing any more places here. But Max, I think, is eminently beatable. If I can just stay on his gearbox, maybe I can hack strategy in. that's poor. Right. Let's head down. Let's keep going. Oh, deep there. Car, of course, behaves very differently with a tank full of fuel in it as opposed to quali. I'm just going to cut the laps deep again. I'm doing my quali braking points in the race. It's costing me time. I haven't said that. The gap between me and Max is constant. I've got a chance here. Honestly believe I've got a chance of winning this. Definitely got the ability to push Max hard here. Break a little bit earlier. Ooh, almost too early. Almost got the corner cutting penalty. It's okay. Obviously, Max had a great start, to be fair. I need to find my braking point in that car. I'm braking way too early all the time. Lost 2 tenths there. I'm letting Sainz back into DRS. Which is not very timely because this is the lap where DRS gets activated. A bit of snap oversteer there. Under pressure from Carlos.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
That's a heck of a lot of time for Max now. Oh, deep. Important I keep the Ferraris by me. Ooh! Definitely felt the guard going for me a little bit then. As the tyre's like already 30 odd percent. Can't even keep them going 2 more laps. I believe I can. Ideally I go an extra lap long to Verstappen and Sainz because they'll probably end up in traffic though if everyone picks the same lap. Disappointed by my race pace so far. Oh, I've gone deep. I'm trying. I think I've lost the position to Sainz here. Oh, I've gone on the outside. That's risky. Oh, incredible racing. I've somehow held on. But Sainz has got the position. I might get it back. Helping the DRS. Verstappen's running away with it here. I might box this lap. Might depend as well on whether I can get Carlos here. Gonna gamble on early box. I don't think these tyres are doing me a lot of favours at the moment. Just about got it under the limit. It's decent. Optimal, brilliant.
Perfect job from you.
The good news is I'll come up last comfortably.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty
Which is okay.
for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Oh, that wasn't ideal. The DRS is though. These tyres are cold. Let's go. Fast as I can. Hopefully they'll stay out another lap. I might enjoy an extra lap with fresher tyres. Remember they've all got to do this lap as well. I think Max is staying out because my battle's not with him. I don't think anyone's boxing, so that's good news for me. Should make my strategy work a little bit better. They'll all have fresher tyres than me at the end, of course. There's a couple of cars pitting here. So yeah, another couple of seconds on Alb on this lap.
Okay, I've got
Hello.
information on Joe for you.
How are you,
okay,
alright?
they're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Sorry, mass concentration there. You're good. Oh, I'm not getting enough on Albon.
And the gap behind us is 7.3 seconds. Car behind's just boxed for mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre now. Ralph's coming in for his stop now.
I can't got the Ferrari. I'm not even sure I'm quite out the Mercedes. This has not worked out at all.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power. Gap to your teammate behind is 8.9 seconds.
Get Lewis here. Take advantage of the cold tyres on the Mercedes. Making me room, hope it does.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
The pit strategy hasn't worked out at all. We're down to 6. And then Hamilton's dive bombing me. I'll give him room. Damn it. Great battle with Hamilton here. Oh, very aggressive there. Sorry, Luke. I think 6 is the best I can get today. Oh, car's failing in front. Am I going to get a bit of luck here? Russell's out. I think he slowed Sainz down a lot as well.
Green flag.
Russell, the championship leader, is out. I wonder if Sainz damaged his front wing on Russell. Not catching him loads though. He's not boxing, so I think that's a negative. Almost got Hamilton out of DRS, that's good. Keep braking too late for this corner. Bit of luck there with the George Russell retirement, for sure. Probably guaranteed us P6, I'm not going to make a mistake, it should beat Norris. Hamilton, of course, will be a different matter. Really tough to beat still.
That's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
It's my first one, and I hope it is. Always losing 2/10 into that one corner. They're banging on about my engine earlier. How bad is my engine? Oh, it's not bad, but moaning about nothing.
Okay, gap ahead is 1.9 seconds.
Oh gosh, I'm going to stop taking risks. For the second warning, I do not want a penalty. You know, settle down, settle down. If I lose one position, it's not a disaster. A penalty will mean losing a lot of positions, so calm down.
Information on Ocon. They've got some kind of mechanical problem.
Oh, Ocon's slowing down.
Okay, clear. Starting to catch the car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making
Starting to
another
catch the car in
pit
front of
stop.
me. Pulling away, to be honest.
Leading
Smart.
out to by 21.2 seconds.
Not really hitting my apexes here at all, it's just disappointing. There's a lot more pace to come from me and I'm just really not got the pace at the moment. This part of the race. Sola. Right, settle down now. I'm either 5th or 6th here today, as long as I don't make a penalty mistake.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Oh no. In trouble here. Norris is over me as well. It was a bad mistake by myself. I managed to close them off there. 3 more laps to go. That's better. Got worse tyre wear. But I imagine they're saving their ERS for last lap, so. Still disappointed. Qualifying promised so much more, and I'm disappointed to be this far behind, but it is what it is. Stopwatch tells the truth, and I'm just not quick enough at the moment. But I just turned to racing line fairly recently. No racing line, and you know, can only improve. Oh my gosh, so early.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
What's the feel like? Okay, decent on feel.
Our gap to the car in front is 5.4 seconds.
Hamilton's been on my backside now. Ooh, I felt the car going a little bit then. Right, Hamilton's will be all over me final lap, possibly Norris too, because they'll AI says that all their DRS for the last lap and goes the fastest lap. Final lap.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
They're definitely going to go into this corner here. Lewis went wide then, like he's under pressure from Norris. I think I should be safer now. Hamilton Norris battling is wonderful news for me. That's my, I think this is the last bit where I might really get threatened. Of course, I may be into the corner after this as well. Just stick to the inside, I don't think there's too much you can do here. Look at the pace on that mare.
The tank's pretty much empty.
Oh my gosh! Oh! I think their Hamilton's driving scrupulously fair around me. And I'm sure in real life Hamilton will be a little aggrieved at my driving in points. But I battled hard. I got some excellent points for the team. Come on. Oh, man.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Now I'm tired. I just do that.
Another superb Australian Grand Prix comes to an end then, and it's a thoroughly deserved victory.
Red Bull 1-2. Didn't do
outstanding
too hot in the
fight.
first race, but they've done hot here today.
So let's have a quick look at how the drivers' standings have changed. Max Verstappen now leads
Double
the
Haas
Drivers'
points finish
Championship.
there.
Let's focus on driver
Ralph
of the day.
not doing
Natalie
too
Pinkham.
hot.
Come on, who do you pick?
Max Verstappen seemed to just effortlessly weave through the other
Stand-ins.
drivers today without a care in the world.
P7 in the
Definitely
championship, not
my
bad. Just 2
driver of
behind
choice.
Hamilton.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors'
Max has gone to
Championship.
top. Top
Ferrari
places
take the
Russell.
lead at the top of the table.
Constructors all very close to
Meanwhile, a
Ferrari and
strong
Red Bull.
weekend from Red
Mercedes
Bull this
comfortable
time out.
third. We're in a
They
battle for
improved their
P4.
position in the
I
championship.
know, we got.
Well,
I think we
that
gained some
certainly
points
was
on
an
McLaren today,
exciting
unless
weekend of Formula One.
Ricardo got
Be
something.
sure to join us
No,
for
he
more
didn't.
exciting Formula One
Gained on
action
McLaren and
very
Alpine,
soon.
so that's good. Good points to Haas there. Got to 7th. Let's watch the highlights, shall we? A poor position, poor start off pole. I was a bit late off the mark, I think, as well. Like, lap 4. This is where Sainz got me. Yeah, I went wide and Sainz got me good there. I took a risk there, could have easily spun. Just about made it through. And I think this is the moment where I decided, oh yeah, flipping heck, look at that. Risky driving. And I took a ill-fated gamble really to pit. And it popped me down the order a bit. Didn't work. If it worked, could have got 2nd place. But to be honest, I think the Ferraris and Red Bulls had too much pace for me really in the end. Good battle with Lewis. Probably a little harsh on him on occasion. Maybe in this lap was a lap where I think when I was down the inside I really got him good. Oh no, yeah, there, down the inside, they contact. Tough racing, and then he's right off to me here. I don't even know how I kept this place, maybe I didn't. Down the inside, more contact probably. Yeah, forced him wide a bit, he wouldn't have been happy, but tough racing. Still learning about racing now. I don't want to be making contact like that, but I just need to learn how to do it about the racing line. With Russell, he just slowed Sainz down there, didn't he? Sainz build the gap back up again. That 12 is when Hamilton Norris was all over the back of me. Scary moment. I think again, probably Lewis might not be happy with the way I went into turn 1. I think that's just about reasonable, actually. And another points finish, P5. Happy days. Let's take a picture for our group page. Right, let's see if we can improve his team at our next race. I wonder what the next race is. Someone said it might be Baku, and I want to cry if it is. No, it's Spain, thank goodness.
Pretty low, and we might have to start.
That's not too bad. I'm actually quite good at Spain on this. Right, it's going to be a season break, so let's get some upgrades on this car. Let's just make chassis upgrades, get this chassis good. We now get an extra sponsor. I don't know where rival is. Beat your rival. It's not a bad one. Decent bonus. I like Lupo as well. We've got them now. I got new emblem. It's my new emblem, man. Might change my helmet. I changed the style on that. I'm not fussed on it, to be honest. That's potentially lovely with the right colour, isn't it? I can't get a decent colour of orange there. No, I don't like that. Let's get my new logo on the car. So look what that does to my suit. Not a lot really. Right. There's much change I can do to the facilities and the money I have. Please nothing fail.
There was a major issue on the production line earlier this week, so the entire development package for the weekend has failed. Any redevelopments will need to be ordered from the R&D screen. You're not currently in a rivalry. Sooner or later, you'll probably be asked by the media who you consider to be your rival. Think carefully who you select, as while you'll receive a claim for beating them, you'll lose a claim if you fail to do so.
Facilities. Can upgrade on quality control.
I know we were
Kidding
expecting
me.
some new developments to come through,
Why are they
but
so
some of them have failed
flipping
quality
useless?
control. We'll need to tell a team what to
You
redevelop
only
via
got
the
points
R&D
to
screen.
do it. Ah. At least that one came through. Hopefully this will give me enough.
I know we were expecting some new developments to come through, but some of them have failed quality control. We'll need to tell a team what to redevelop via the R&D screen.
Oh well, what happened to this race anyway? It's frustrating. Oh, doing a major upgrade could have pushed us a bit further